The Bongo-Balungu Bridge connects residents in communities such as Longo, Balungu, Sambolgo, and Namoo to the Bongo Township. But the edges of the bridge have been washed away, rendering the 8-kilometer Bongo-Balungu-Namoo road inaccessible, especially during this rainy season. Drivers of articulated trucks who hitherto plough this route to neighboring Burkina Faso have now resorted to using the Navrongo-Paga road to Burkina Faso, thus dwindling the revenue base of the Bongo District Assembly. In an attempt to bring relief to residents in this area, President Akufo-Addo in July 2018 cut sword for the construction of the bridge. The construction of the bridge was awarded on contract to Damit Enterprise and is expected to be completed by end of 2019. But the project has stalled for several months now, making it difficult for residents to access the Bongo Township. Some residents spoke to Citi News about how the non-completion of the bridge is taking a toll on economic activities.
Actually, I'm a nurse who is working at Bongo Chips. And normally this is where we try to reach out to the communities in that community. So normally when we are passing here, you can see this is the difficulties to pass through. If you are going to pass, unless you remove your shoes, and some of your things will be wet. Normally get to the clinic and all of your things are wet. So this is just a big challenge to us. And we are appealing to maybe the government to step in actually make this road accessible to us so that we can always fly and get to our safety.
Besuru belola para alusona solo no ansona manda luose mambi boka ko en razona ti akatana isala buri kmara pa ka turu tare yele mamme ko to ko hokari ko po haka tar pura to ri ko pa na kala ata puvri na mondo kan beti de ke wa bong dota to ri ko pa ka ti ko mpere o wele belele ko kala abanji yo engala ade sala mbare dan botma le surola ba mata ko sakati
Biri kon kama wa tuma hapo nera hambera ye hizoko tuma na tron felita wa mbungu ina wa panki ya bara tin ke mito engse yaka so la de dang pa bor to ba mbi be song al ko la Allah ko la na ba be so rola ta be nga za wa
ba po ko la 2 years wana ye men le won mi ba sa na han ko ni ta ta na sing hospital ka yang singa dai de sing da ka yang sing school ro teacher so ka yang sing yar la sa han ko na per program so ko na ma me ba de doctor yire ko le bra la pu mate de ba ko ba yi wana tole mana de ke po wadana mana pankana da wu man pa ka da mo da ka do le moto su mo ka kala mana stop ba ya ra ti ka do yi pu
the road is really spoiled as you can
mira vamos na la wenga ma sonko ngana wana poko bona le yume to galabang bayan to ba hazin til kenje wala
always some they will always come from the hospital and call us that we should come and drop somebody
down the road please
somebody is going to Bongo-Balungu-Namoo and go, and because of the river we always charge them, either we charge them more or we don't go, but if you get here we always suffer. Some have to get down, walk, and some of the sick people they can't walk. But we have to force them to get down and walk across the river before we continue. If the government can come to our aid and help us, because if this rainy season we are suffering too much. We are suffering.
Bongo District Chief Executive Peter Ayembisa says he cannot fathom why the contractor has failed to return to site despite being paid. He is therefore appealing to the Ministry of Roads and Highways to compel the contractor to return to site immediately and fix the bridge.
Our expectation was that by the close of this year, that bridge would have been completed so that our people would be able to use it. Bongo District Assembly, that is where we get a huge of our revenue from. As we talk now, our revenue base has dwindled. because the bridge has come to a standstill. In fact, His Excellency the President himself cut short for the construction of that bridge. The contractor at a point did very well by coming to mobilize, coming to start the work. As it were, I'm not a technical person, but I believe that a huge chunk of the work has been done. What was left was for him to come and gravel and then put up finishing touches. As if by design or act, a heavy downpour occasioned our district on 23rd day of April this year and washed away the shoulders of the bridge. Most of the construction work that was done have been washed away. And we have made several calls on the contractor. I've even gone beyond that. I've met with the sector minister himself. I've met with the chief director of the ministry, Minister for Roads and Highways, all in an attempt to see whether the contractor can be made to come back to site. As we talk, the contractor is not back to site. And each time I call the contractor, what he tells me is he's also making follow-ups on the certificate. The ministry had indicated to me much earlier that they were preparing to make some payment to him. I'm unable to tell why he's not still back to site. So we are making persistent calls on the contractor and, for that matter, the ministry, to see how best they can compel the contractor to come back to site.
This is the daily struggle commuters and residents from either side of Bongo-Balungu and Bongo corridor go through here at the Bongo-Balungu bridge. President Ekufuado cut short for the construction of this bridge, but whatever reason, the bridge is yet to be completed. The residents here are accusing the contractor for abandoning the project. They are, however, calling on government and the authorities that be to fix the bridge for certain news. I am Frederick Awun, Bongo District.